tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it.
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that is incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Looks like they went for the combo play there. A nice ample gain on the ground on the previous play. Going for the big shot on that one unsuccessfully.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive. And they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them. And now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone. Because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal.
Quick strike here, Murray to Fitzgerald. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. It's Larry Fitzgerald from Kyler Murray. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, 49ers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Check the hot read. Check 31. Check 31. Jumper.
First carry for Raheem Mostert.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
The ball carrier.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
Now here comes Ayuk on the jet sweep.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
He was taken down.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
21-yard line.
Here we go. Black 80! Oh, you got lock!
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner first down. Buying time to his left. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Switch 13!
Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end Kittle. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on third. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Garoppolo able to find Samuel there for a Niners first down.
Mike 5'9", I'm coming after you.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's 2nd and a yard. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Cardinals 7, 49ers nothing.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
On second down, Mostert breaks through the contact. And he's taken down inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
21. Here we go.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. I don't even know why this team showed up.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Coleman has it here right side. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman, 29 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
Is that Woody
He would have
Hayes?
kept it on the ground.
Escaping the pressure, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Pass rusher extraordinaire, Dee Ford that time, getting the sack. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Shotgun now from Murray. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on fourth down.
They do go for it. It's Murray going deep for Hopkins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert.
And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
No gain.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
11.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. From the gun on third, Garoppolo. Flush to his right. Now they're staring at a fourth down as Arizona's defense does its job.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And that is no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Open man is Kirk, complete. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the 50-yard line.
Here's Murray from midfield.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. Out to the left here to Reed. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk.
That's good for a
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Check 43.
They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check 59. Check.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds.
And incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down.
Check 11.
It's 59. Mike's the 59. I'm going to come back to you. Mike's 59.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job.
Intended for Brandon Ayuk. Budda Baker there on the coverage.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Man, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well, as we are back and started in the second half. Pulls it in at the 13. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert, 76 yards. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Well called, well blocked, and he just made a great play. That's an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going? For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Gold with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Christian Kirk on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Murray now. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Eluding the pressure right. And they'll go back to Hopkins, and this time he's got him. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 26. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Caught left side, Williams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Arizona.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Murray to air it out again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Quan Williams. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, 1st down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. Despite some tough running, he's still wrangled down shy of the 15.
The ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
I got you. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Hey, defense. Hey, defense, let's go.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line.
That's a game.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
Hey, gun. Keep it up.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. A play fake from Mostert, now Garoppolo. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down.
Here we go. 12, fellas, here we go.
Garoppolo again. On the move to his left. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's finally out of bounds, but he's taken it all the way down to the 8. A big play there for the Niners. 48 yards.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Mostert. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal. at the 7-yard.
So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Oh, you get
Looking to throw. Garoppolo steps away to his left. He'll try and run it. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 1, Omaha.
58's the money. 58's the money. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. 58's the mic. 58's the mic. Watch the screen.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Marcus Golden. He's at the 50. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Intercepted.
I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. After the turnover, here's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Is 3rd down.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a pickup of 6. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 7 yards, the pickup there.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
To Max Williams.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Touchdown.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah,
He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 35.
1st and 10.
A big play there for the Niners. And even 40 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Here's Mostert, toss left side. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
I got you.
Push him back. Push him back.
From the 29, Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll run the toss to Mostert. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's hauled away down to the 6-yard line. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Kill.
Here's Mostert. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal?
Check.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Niners 24, Cardinals 14.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
He's going to go up top again. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver there, Kenyon Drake. But now it'll be 3rd down.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Going deep for Hopkins. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jason Verrett. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
kick it and go.